When you think of unusual places, of those corners of the world where truly astonishing and sometimes incredible things happen, one image undoubtedly comes to mind. A country that is rightly considered one of the most unique and unpredictable in Europe. This is Estonia, a young yet vibrant nation that has managed to carve out its own distinctive charm by blending modern technology with a rich cultural heritage. Imagine that in this country, declarations of love are often sent not through traditional words or face-to-face meetings, but via email, which has become a completely normal practice. At the same time, wearing wedding rings for locals is more than just a symbol of fidelity. For some, it can become a kind of serious sport requiring skill and patience. And mushroom pickers here are not just enthusiasts of quiet forest retreats, but true secret heroes, regarded as desirable and respected suitors, because their ability to find rare and delicious mushrooms is an art shrouded in secrecy. All of this is just a small part of what makes Estonia a truly special country, where the boundaries between the familiar and the extraordinary blur, giving way to new, sometimes fantastical possibilities. Welcome to this unique corner of the world, where every morning begins with new discoveries and surprises, and every street and forest is filled with mysteries and traditions that amaze and inspire. Estonia is not just a country with a rich history and beautiful nature. It is a true digital nation, embodying progress and innovation at its core. Imagine against the backdrop of quiet, cozy villages nestled among dense forests. Robots in the capital city of Tallinn effortlessly deliver pizza right to your doorstep without the need for a call or any other reminder of their presence. It sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Yet in Estonia, all of this is a reality. In this country, where one pair of warm gloves can hold more significance than a traditional wedding ring, technology and tradition have merged into a harmonious whole. Here you can start your own online business in just 15 minutes, without worrying about visas or crossing borders, making Estonia a true example of a modern, progressive state. All of this is just part of the extraordinary reality in which this country lives. Estonia is not merely a nation following standard notions of the world. It is a completely different world where modern technology seamlessly intertwines with whimsical traditions, creating a unique atmosphere in which everyone feels free and inspired. Are you ready to discover new boundaries and truly be amazed? In this fascinating guide, we will tell you about 15 of the most astonishing facts about this remarkable country, each revealing in its own way its unique character and inner essence. Part 2 of 13. So, the 15th fact. Estonia is a country that continues to surprise the world with its innovations, traditions, and unique culture. Covering an area of approximately 17,500 square miles, which is smaller than the state of West Virginia in the United States, this small country is comfortably situated in northeastern Europe. Its borders are washed by the waters of the Baltic Sea, with Russia to the east and Latvia to the south as its land neighbors. Despite its modest size, this tiny nation has managed to become a true global leader in digital technology, outpacing many larger and more developed countries. It is expected that by the year 2020, Estonia's population will reach around 1,300,000 people, fewer than the population of Dallas, Texas. Yet even with this small population, Estonia is a hub of innovation and cutting-edge technology, where government services are fully online. In the country located in Northern Europe, Estonia, there is a unique feature that sets it apart from all other European nations. It concerns a significant and quite noticeable imbalance between the number of men and women. Statistical data show that for every 100 women, there are approximately 84 men, which is the highest such ratio in continental Europe. This unbalanced demographic leads to many questions and interesting observations about the social structure, culture, and lifestyle of Estonian women. However, despite these demographic features, it cannot be said that women in Estonia are rushing to find a life partner or are eager for quick marriage. On the contrary, many of them live peacefully, confidently, and independently, demonstrating their inner strength and dignity. These women set high standards for themselves and do not allow others or society to impose stereotypes or restrict their freedom of choice. They know how to value their independence and live as they see fit, without external pressure. Estonian women are characterized by a particular restraint that at the same time possesses an attractive strength. Their appearance reflects northern beauty, light and clear skin, light hair and eyes, bright as a clear June sky filled with sunlight and warmth. Such beauty is attractive and noticeable. However, they rarely focus obsessively on their looks or use numerous cosmetic products. In everyday life, they prefer an active lifestyle, engaging in sports, practicing mindfulness, and developing professional skills. Many work in modern technology fields such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, or game design. They write code from cozy homes connected to Wi-Fi and hold business meetings and Zoom calls right from the forest, enjoying nature and tranquility. Part 3 of 13. Interestingly, Estonian women often prefer to go on dates outdoors rather than in typical cafes or restaurants. These can include hikes, mushroom picking, or even winter ice swimming, traditional and highly symbolic activities for the region. If a woman shares with you her secret mushroom foraging spot, it means she trusts you and considers you worthy of her attention. And if you're curious about which forest dating app is popular among Estonian nature lovers, just leave the number 3 in the comments. I will definitely reveal this secret and tell you more about it. In rural areas of Estonia, an unusual tradition related to wearing headscarves still persists. Such headwear serves as a kind of sign of marital status, allowing women to avoid the need to update their relationship status on social media or make loud announcements about changes in their personal lives. For them, preserving tradition and personal honesty is much more important than following fashion trends or publicly displaying their feelings. Regarding compliments, Estonian women dislike banal and cliché phrases often used in everyday life. Instead, they value sincerity and an individual approach. For example, instead of saying, "You are beautiful" or "You are charming," they might happily carve your names into a birch bark, a traditional craft symbolizing engagement and a special closeness, confirming your respect and genuine feelings. Such gestures are valued much more than empty words. Another important trait is avoiding drama and excessive displays of emotion in public. Estonian women prefer not to use emojis or emotional expressions to show their love or affection. Instead, they write heartfelt letters via email, filled with sincere words and deep thoughts. This demonstrates their ability to appreciate words and express feelings through literary messages rather than superficial displays. If you want to know which declaration of love is particularly popular among them, I will tell you right away. It is not the standard "I love you." In Estonia, people value originality and sincerity, so they often prefer deeper and more personal words. And to find out which specific confession holds a special place in the hearts of Estonian women, just leave the number 3 in the comments. Along the long shoreline, a wooden deck stretches out, seemingly designed specifically for leisurely walks at sunset, bike rides, or simply to peacefully observe the departing day. This whimsical deck serves not only for relaxation, but also to feel the unique atmosphere of this place, filled with silence and tranquility. Especially impressive are the sunsets in the city of Pärnu, which many consider among the most picturesque and memorable in all of Estonia. Part 4 of 13. As the sun, painted in deep red hues, slowly sinks into the mirror-like surface of the sea, the sky fills with vibrant colors, orange, pink, and purple. This spectacle evokes admiration in everyone lucky enough to witness it. Some compare it to the beauty of the famous Santorini, but note that in Pärnu everything seems calmer and cozier, as there is a special quiet harmony that creates a sense of solitude with nature. A little further from the beach, the old town stretches out, rich in 19th century wooden architecture, quiet parks and small museums that tell the story of this place's rich history. During the summer months, this area hosts a variety of cultural events, music festivals, fairs, and night markets, where locals dressed in traditional costumes and jewelry sell handmade crafts, from ceramic and wooden items to honey and wool products made with love and skill. Besides water-based entertainment and cultural activities, Pärnu is renowned for its spa centers and sanatoriums, which offer a wide range of treatments for healing the body and soul. Everyone can find something suitable here, whether a relaxing massage, therapeutic baths, or wellness programs aimed at boosting immunity and restoring strength. An interesting fact is the village of Rouge, located in southwestern Estonia. This place is known for its exceptional tranquility, absence of typical supermarkets, and modern city noise. But it features luxurious floating houses built in a five-star style. These unique dwellings are situated directly on the water and serve as a symbol of solitude and comfort. Rouge acts as a gateway to the Suma National Park, one of the most picturesque and unique corners of the country. This park attracts visitors with an unusual natural phenomenon called the fifth season. Spring floods turn forest trails into quiet channels, where one can peacefully boat or walk, enjoying the extraordinary beauty of nature. The residents of this village live in complete harmony with their environment. They grow vegetables, raise chickens, bake oatmeal cookies using solar energy, and operate modern devices, air purifiers, via mobile apps, and enjoy fifth-generation connectivity. Remarkably, there isn't even a small shop in this quiet village. Instead, barter reigns. Homemade pickles and cheese replace money, and locals exchange products and crafts with each other. The forest trail called Verisa is considered one of the most scenic and attractive in the country. It winds through swamps, meadows, and dense forests, allowing visitors to enjoy the beauty of untouched nature. The entire area is imbued with a quiet magic. A special harmony with the surrounding environment is felt here, and each step reveals new views and shades of natural beauty. When night falls, the village seems to come to a standstill. Streetlights disappear, and the starry sky takes center stage. The Milky Way shines brightly, creating the illusion that you are in the very heart of a grand performance of the night universe. At this moment, the sounds of urban hustle fade away, giving way to silence and tranquility. Instead of the noise of cars and city lights, only the hooting of Estonian owls can be heard, filling the night silence with their ancient voices. The main highlight of this place is the luxurious floating houses. The distance to be covered was exactly 253 meters. It was no simple run. The path went through mud, steep slopes, obstacles in the form of various barriers, and even across a pond nearly 1 meter deep. Participants in this unusual race, dressed in special spiked shoes, wore gloves with grips to better hold onto obstacles, and, of course, did not forget an important accessory, a broad smile, which became their signature in this muddy challenge. Unexpectedly, many couples who decided to go through this muddy marathon chose to unite their destinies in marriage afterward. Proposals of marriage right in the middle of mud and obstacles gathered more views than many popular TV shows or reality programs in Little Estonia. So if you suddenly notice someone running with their partner, don't be alarmed. Most likely they are simply preparing for a significant day in their lives. Or perhaps this is already part of their wedding preparation, as such unusual methods prove that young couples are willing to face any challenge for love. Have you ever tried carrying your wife or girlfriend on your back? If yes, write the word 5 in the comments and share your unusual experience. This activity is not only a fun adventure, but also a serious test of strength, endurance, and coordination. Moreover, it teaches excellent teamwork, as success depends on the coordinated actions of both participants. Now let's move on to 10 facts about a culture deeply rooted in Estonians' lives. About the sauna. In Estonia, the sauna is not just a luxury or a pleasant activity, but an integral part of the lifestyle, a ritual as familiar as a morning cup of coffee in the United States or tea with cookies in Russia. Visiting the sauna here is a regular occurrence, 2 or 3 times a week, turning this process into a true tradition. However, Estonians go a little further than their neighbors. After the steam room, many of them do not just step outside but jump into a frozen lake or throw themselves into the snow, following ancient rituals of health and purification. In their view, such procedures not only strengthen health, but also help prolong life and bring mental peace and harmony. Traditional wooden saunas, devoid of electricity and modern amenities, are located in forested areas. Part 6 of 13. In these secluded cabins, you can enjoy thick steam, feel the freshness of pure snow, and admire the perfectly carved voldolunka, a special door through which you can observe nature. Locals call such saunas natural spas because, in their opinion, they help preserve youth, vitality, and inner balance. But a sauna in Estonia is not only a place for relaxation. In this country, it is a sacred space where one can reflect, come to terms with oneself and others, and openly discuss important matters. Sometimes it turns into a mini therapy room for heartfelt conversations, more effective than writing letters or video calls. Some city residents even set up saunas right in their apartments, transforming small spaces into cozy Scandinavian corners for meditation and contemplation. In Estonian culture, the sauna is considered a place to celebrate special events, birthdays, weddings, or simply spend time with friends and loved ones. It also hosts various rituals related to cleansing the body and soul, as well as attracting luck and prosperity to ensure that new endeavors are successful and favorable. Now let's move on to 9 facts about the people of Viru and their rich cultural history. In the southeastern part of Estonia lies the Viru County, a quiet, peaceful corner where the strong presence of ancestors is felt and the digital hustle of the modern world is barely noticeable. Here reside members of the Viro ethnic minority, numbering about 75,000 people. These people are proud of their traditions, language, and unique culture, which in Estonia is deeply respected and admired by those familiar with this distinctive people. One such aspect is the respect for women, who embody a special spirit of resilience, wisdom, and independence. These women are rightly regarded as examples of strength and dignity, and they are valued throughout the country. Folk proverbs even include the expression, "If you want a good husband, marry a Viro woman," emphasizing not only their resourcefulness, but also their ability to manage household affairs and showcasing their creative talents. For example, a Viro woman is so skilled and versatile that she can not only care for her family's comfort, but also participate in village contests where she throws bread. You can often find her at rural fairs, demonstrating her culinary talents and craftsmanship. In this region, Wi-Fi signals may be weak or unreliable, but it is here that the strongest and most sincere connections between people are preserved. Unlike modern virtual dating, in Viro, there is no need to search for a partner through numerous apps and websites. A simple trip to the market, choosing cheese or bread, and asking, "Do you speak Viro?" is enough to start conversations and forge new acquaintances. This approach is not just a way to get to know someone, but a true rural ritual that allows one to understand the culture and traditions of the local residents. Additionally, in Viru and its surroundings, you can visit museums dedicated to the history of the Viru people, their culture and customs, as well as enjoy the natural scenery, forests, lakes, and hills. Here you can go on a hiking trip to experience the full beauty and harmony of the region's nature. Now let's move on to another interesting fact. Knitting in winter, which in Estonia is perceived not just as a hobby, but as a vital national ritual. In most countries, knitting is often considered a cozy activity, enjoyable for cold winter evenings. But in Estonia, this tradition has gained special significance and has become almost as important a symbol as exchanging wedding rings. When winter arrives, the entire country seems to plunge into a period of collective knitting, because it is not only a way to keep warm, but also an expression of care and love. In small towns and villages, on streets and in public places, you can see a wide variety of people starting to knit, from taxi drivers and librarians to teachers, students, and pensioners. Many festivals unfold in cafes, parks, and bus stops, where participants exchange handmade scarves, socks, mittens, and hats. The main value of these items lies not in their practical function, but in the warmth, care, and time invested in each stitch. Local residents say that the more stitches you knit, the more love you give to your loved ones. In some regions, knitted gloves even serve as a symbol of love and fidelity. They are used instead of wedding rings. The bride knits such gloves for the groom, and if he does not wear them, it is considered that he is unworthy of her love. Each pattern in knitting carries a special cultural meaning. It is easy to determine a person's origin or ethnic background by it. Some Estonians keep what is called a woolen diary, a special collection where important life events, such as a child's birth or a wedding, are marked with symbolic patterns embroidered or knitted into sweaters and textiles. Knitting workshops in Viru and Tartu teach not only knitting techniques, but also how to weave personal stories into the threads, akin to Japanese calligraphy, but made from wool. Lace products from the 19th century are valued as the soft gold of winter fairs, and tourists often leave with them, such as a pair of handmade mittens. Knitting in Estonia is not only about creating warm and beautiful items, but also a special way of communication, sharing experiences, and preserving cultural heritage. It is a unifying force that helps pass traditions from generation to generation. Next interesting fact, in this world full of diversity and uniqueness, there are places and people who seem to live by special laws, different from the familiar rules of modernity. And in these descriptions, we will try to immerse ourselves in their atmosphere, understand their culture, way of life, and unique features, revealing each detail with love and attention. Let us start by noting that in these lands there is no crown worn, no royal glory heard, and no high titles reigning. Here, only the voice matters, its purity, strength, and expressiveness. It is the voice that becomes the main symbol, capable of determining a person's fate and status. Women and queens living in these places dress in traditional garments, weighing nearly 10 kilograms. These costumes consist of 7 layers of fabric, each carefully chosen and carrying its own symbolic meaning. Thin and airy, they create a rich texture in which are hidden not only aesthetics and beauty, but also deep cultural meanings. They feature silver belts that shine and shimmer in the sun, fur capes to warm in cold evenings, and embroidered hats, each telling about the age, marital status, and lineage of the wearer. Every element of this attire is not just decoration, but part of a rich history passing down knowledge about family, status, and culture through generations. In this world, everything flows at a special rhythm, different from the usual pace of city bustle. Simplicity and naturalness are valued here. The diet includes a light fish soup with a fragrant broth, homemade rye bread with garlic cheese that warms the heart and fills the home with coziness, and homemade kvass made from bread crusts, a drink that evokes a pleasant warmth and a sense of home comfort. In these lands, children grow up not in front of screens displaying videos and clips, but by the stove, listening to lively and melodic sounds performed by grandmothers and mothers. Their songs, called sedamas in this world, are not just melodies but a whole language of feelings and cultural traditions. They sound louder than words, conveying mood, history, and the spiritual heritage of the people. Moreover, in this place called Sitoma, there is a rich cultural heritage expressed through numerous churches and chapels, which are an integral part of the history and spiritual life of the people. These sacred sites are not only places of worship, but also symbols of generational continuity, guardians of traditions and rituals. Here one can also explore traditional crafts such as weaving, embroidery, and pottery. Each item is the result of the work of artisans passing their knowledge from generation to generation, preserving unique techniques and motifs characteristic only of these lands. Moving on to the next fact. Life in Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, where the past and future meet in harmony. This city is like a living example of how one can combine the fairy tale atmosphere of the Middle Ages with modern technology and progress. Cobbled streets winding among ancient towers and fortress walls create a sense of traveling through time, immersing visitors in the atmosphere of ancient legends and myths. At the same time, autonomous buses silently glide through modern squares and streets, like scenes from a science fiction movie. In this city, precision and order are not just words but everyday reality. Promptness and punctuality are valued here as highly as in Swiss watches. Even a 30-second delay of a tram is considered news, and arriving on time for a meeting is the norm, almost an obligation. The sense of responsibility and respect for others' time is so deeply ingrained that fines for traffic violations are calculated based on income. Once, a wealthy driver paid nearly 100,000 euros for speeding, which became a vivid example of justice, albeit with a bitter aftertaste. During the day, Tallinn appears calm and peaceful, filled with life and movement, thanks to its progressive policies aimed at implementing innovative solutions, as well as active investments in education and modern technologies. Estonia has transformed over the past years into a shining example for many other countries, striving for a digital revolution and the development of a knowledge-based economy. In the face of global changes, such an approach allows the state not only to stay at the forefront, but also to set the tone in the adoption of new technologies capable of significantly transforming citizens' daily lives. Additionally, Estonia actively supports startups, innovative companies, and entrepreneurial initiatives, creating a favorable and stimulating environment for the emergence and development of new technological solutions. In this country, entrepreneurs and engineers have the opportunity to realize their ideas with minimal bureaucracy, which facilitates the rapid launch and scaling of business projects, attracting foreign investors and stimulating economic growth. Regarding the scale of this success, Estonia holds a special place in world history as the first country to fully adopt digital technologies. The population is just over 1,300,000 people, significantly smaller than a large American city like Dallas in Texas. This small country became a pioneer in creating a completely digital environment where almost all aspects of citizens' lives and activities are integrated into a unified electronic infrastructure. Since 2025, Estonians have been voting via mobile devices, and most daily tasks are handled through laptops or tablets, significantly reducing the time spent visiting government offices, waiting in lines, and dealing with bureaucratic red tape. Each citizen has their own digital identification card, which serves as a universal key to solving a variety of issues: signing documents, filing tax returns, obtaining prescriptions, registering a marriage, or even granting power of attorney to control household appliances, such as a refrigerator, with the help of artificial intelligence. In addition, thanks to the e-residency program, anyone, regardless of their place of residence, can establish a business in Estonia in just 15 minutes without the need to be physically present in the country. This innovative opportunity has already attracted many entrepreneurs from around the world, from Brazil to Japan, who manage their companies while relaxing on sunny beaches in Bali or in other parts of the globe, without wasting a minute of time or facing traditional bureaucratic barriers. Healthcare in Estonia has also transitioned to a digital format. Over 90% of consultations are conducted online, allowing for quick access to qualified assistance without the need for travel or waiting in queues. All medical records are securely protected by blockchain technology, ensuring their safety and confidentiality. For the elderly and those requiring constant assistance, self-driving medical taxis have been created, which deliver patients to clinics or home free of charge, doing so quickly, accurately, and reliably, reminding one of the punctuality and precision of Swiss trains. The process of obtaining prescriptions has also become simpler. Just scan a QR code, and the medication will be ready for pickup. No need to fill out paper forms or use pens. In the capital city, Tallinn, delivery robots are no longer uncommon on the sidewalks. They transport spices, documents, or marmalade directly to the entrances of homes and offices. Local residents perceive them as a natural part of everyday life, considering them integral to the city's technological rhythm. Libraries in Estonia operate on a trust-based system without constant staff presence or surveillance cameras. To borrow a book, it's enough to go through a simple procedure. Scan your ID and select the desired item from the catalog. And if for some reason you delay returning the book instead of a fine, you'll receive a poetic reminder via email, emphasizing respect for personal time and trust. Trust is as natural a component of life in the country as Wi-Fi in cafes or on the streets. Every resident has the opportunity to participate in the legislative process by submitting their initiatives online. If a proposed law gains enough support, it can be adopted through a digital voting process. Music that fills the atmosphere with a special magic is not just sound, but true art, where the violin harmoniously combines with jaw harps and national drums, accompanied by mysterious Mongolian flutes. This combination creates a sense of fairy tale woodland, as if transporting the listener into a world of ancient legends and legendary rituals. Do you want to feel like a hero from medieval tales? Then you should visit the festivals dedicated to the Old Town, where history comes alive in all its forms. In Tallinn, when the historic heart of the city is rekindled, it seems as if time has turned back. Knights in armor wandering the cobblestone streets create an atmosphere of chivalry and heroic deeds. At this moment, music with roots deep in antiquity fills the streets with a special color. Traditional dishes, prepared according to recipes dating back to the 10th century, are served there, without forks or modern menus, because that's how food was perceived centuries ago. Estonia continues to preserve and develop its rich cultural tradition, which seems to transcend centuries, making it truly a country that sings through all eras. In addition to the Old City festivals, the country hosts many other events dedicated to cinema, theater, contemporary art, and various cultural expressions. All of this makes Estonia an attractive destination for tourists and entertainment enthusiasts, allowing everyone to find something they enjoy and immerse themselves in the country's vibrant cultural world. Now let's move on to another important aspect, the standard of living. It impresses with its remarkably low cost compared to the United States of America. Life in Estonia is like an upgraded version of a program where everything runs smoothly, cleanly, and, most pleasantly, affordably. If your monthly budget in the USA was between $3,500 and $4,000, in Estonia you would need only about 40 to 50% of that amount, or roughly $900 to $1,500 per person per month. This sum covers everything: housing, food, gym memberships, dental services, and other essential expenses. For example, a one-bedroom apartment in the center of Tallinn costs around $600 to $800, while in quieter districts, it's only about $450 to $600. Utilities such as electricity, water, heating, and garbage collection typically require around $120 to $160. High-speed internet, which works reliably and without inconvenience, costs just $30 a month. A meal at a restaurant costs about $10, whereas cooking at home can be done for $200 or $300 monthly. Public transportation in Tallinn is free for locals, and for tourists and visitors, it costs only $30 per month. A gym membership is around $40, and dental services start at about $60 for a checkup, which is significantly cheaper than in the USA. Estonia is the most cashless country in Europe, where almost everywhere you can pay with a smartphone, from large supermarkets to street market stalls. If you are looking for a place to live comfortably, modernly, and affordably, this country could be exactly what you have been searching for. Additionally, Estonia has a progressive tax system that promotes business development and attracts investors. The country offers various benefits and subsidies to support entrepreneurs, making it especially appealing for those who want to start or grow their own business. The first fact that will surely surprise everyone visiting Estonia for the first time is its culinary paradise. In the initial moments of discovering this country, what often attracts attention is not the digital infrastructure or modern technologies, but the rich aroma of rye bread emanating from a small cozy shop in the center of Tallinn. This beloved and traditional bread, either Riga or dark rye, is a true highlight. If you're looking for a way to warm up on cold winter days, you should try a very pleasant and aromatic Estonian drink, a warm spiced liqueur called Tallinn. This beverage has a unique ability to warm not only the throat but also the internal organs, providing a sense of comfort and warmth from your toes to the tips of your nose. Its rich flavor and aroma create a festive atmosphere, even on the coldest winter evenings, turning an ordinary night into a cozy tea gathering with a special charm. Besides that, another delicious and popular delicacy in Estonian cuisine is pirakat. These small pies with juicy meat filling are a true hallmark of the country's traditional cuisine. They are usually served hot alongside a cup of hot tea, creating an atmosphere of intimacy and warmth reminiscent of an English tea party. However, unlike traditional English customs, in Estonia, such tea drinking takes place amidst living Baltic pines, adding a special natural color and atmosphere. It is worth noting that Estonian cuisine widely uses local products, making it truly unique and vibrant. Fish, meat, fresh vegetables, berries, and mushrooms gathered from the forests surrounding the country are highly valued. These ingredients are complemented by various spices and herbs grown in local fields and gardens, giving the dishes a distinctive taste and rich aroma. As a result, a harmonious combination of natural riches and culinary craftsmanship creates dishes with a pronounced individuality. So we have shared with you 15 amazing facts that make Estonia such a special country. If after this you started to see this northern land a little differently, with a deeper understanding and interest, then we can consider our task accomplished. I hope you enjoyed today's story and that it was able to reveal new facets of this wonderful corner of the world to you. If you found something interesting and engaging in our story, remember that such inspiration helps us create even richer and more informative content. In the future, you can look forward to new exciting stories and facts about various countries and cultures. So stay tuned for updates and don't miss the next piece of information that will appear on the screen. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. Be sure to leave your comments and share your impressions, as your opinion is very important to us. It would also be interesting to know which country or region you would like us to explore next. Your ideas and suggestions help us make our content as engaging and useful as possible. Thank you very much for being with us and watching this video until the end. See you in the next episodes, and may your journey around the world continue with curiosity and pleasure.